Welcome to Letter to the Youth, where the past speaks and the future listens. Legends lived it. We pass it on. I was born in Havana, Cuba, long before the world called me a queen. Before the crowns, before the stages, before the applause. I was just a girl with a voice and a love for music that ran deeper than fear. My name is Celia Cruz. Music wasn't something we practiced in my home. It was something we lived. Afro-Cuban rhythms filled the air. Drums spoke. Voices carried history. Singing was never about fame. It was about identity, about dignity, about freedom. When I said I wanted to be a singer, many doubted me. A black Cuban woman with a bold voice was not what the industry expected. But purpose is louder than doubt. And when your calling finds you, ignoring it is the only real failure. Then history shifted. In 1959, Fidel Castro rose to power, and Cuba was never the same. The revolution promised change, but it also demanded loyalty. Artists were expected to align, to obey, to serve ideology instead of truth. Music became monitored, controlled, political. I refused to sing for propaganda. I refused to trade my voice for approval. And that choice cost me my homeland. When I left Cuba to tour, I believed I would return. But the doors closed behind me. If you did not support the revolution, you did not belong. I became an exile overnight. I never lived in Cuba again. When my father died, I could not return to bury him. When my mother passed, I could not say goodbye. Imagine achieving success while grieving in silence. But exile taught me something powerful. The ground beneath you may change, but your identity does not have to. In the United States, I had to begin again. New country, new language, and new system. Still different. Still underestimated. The doors did not swing open. So I built my own stage. I sang louder, I dressed brighter. I claimed space boldly. They called me La Reina de la Salsa. But royalty is not given, is earned. Through discipline, through resilience, through self-respect. Every time I shouted, Azúcar, it was more than excitement. It was defiance. It was joy chosen in hardship. Fidel Castro controlled borders, but he never controlled my spirit. I carried Cuba in my voice, the culture, the people, the rhythm. My music traveled where I could not. My story reached generations I would never meet. And that, to me, was freedom. I sang into my 70s, into my 80s, because purpose does not retire, and exile does not erase you. If I leave you with anything, let it be this. Never let power silence your identity. Systems change. Governments rise and fall. But your culture, your truth, your voice must remain yours. There will be moments when integrity costs you comfort. Choose integrity anyway. You do not need permission to be powerful. You do not need approval to be authentic. Hold your roots. Protect your voice. And when life tries to make you bitter, add sugar, azúcar.
Yeah, this is more than a story. This is a letter to the youth. This a letter to the youth, from the ones who survived, from the pages of the past where the brave stayed alive. They stumbled, they fell, but they stood every time. Turned scars into wisdom, turned pain into shine. Not fairy tales, nah, this real life proof. Every legend was once just a kid with a truth. Same fear in their chest, same weight on their back. Only difference is they refuse to go back. Letter to the youth, yeah, we passing the flame. Knowledge in the ink, hope written in names. If the world tried to break you, said you wouldn't make it through, read the stories that remind you this was written for you. Letter to the youth, every word got a cause. From the rise and the fall, from the wins to the loss. We don't glorify pain, we promote the climb. Passing lessons through generations and time. This for the youth, feeling lost in the noise. Every dream interrupted, every unheard voice. History ain't distant, it's closer than you think. Same battles, new faces, same pen, same ink. They didn't have shortcuts, just make the mistakes. Now their stories are maps, so you don't lose your way. If you question your power, let the past be the proof. Everything you need is already in you. This ain't about worshiping legends, it's about learning from them. This is a letter to the youth. Yeah.